I'm Audrey. Welcome to Mickey Mouse Merch House. Today we are going to be talking about acronyms. If you are a Disney collector of any kind, pins, bags, really any kind of merchandise, there are a lot of acronyms that you need to know. And if you're new to collecting, you may not know about them. So Shannon and I are going to talk to you about that today.
So the first thing that we're going to talk about is what AOP means. AOP. AOP really stands for that all over print. So if you're looking at any type of Loungefly bag or duty bag, you're going to be likely to run into a bag that has a pattern on it. So AOP just really means all over print. Simple.
Yep. The next one is NWT. That is new with tags. And that could really be anything. Might be ears, bags, spirit jerseys are popular, collectible, anything like that. You're very often going to see NWT on those Facebook sites or Mercari, eBay, places like that. They're going to have that NWT on almost any post that includes a Disney item that has new with tags.
And the next item, or the next acronym that we're going to be looking at is ISO. What does ISO mean? It means in search of. So if you see a post on a Facebook group that says ISO, it just means, hey guys, I'm looking for this bag. If you have it, or item, any item, I want it. So in search of.
And then DISO is desperately in search of. So that's when you know if someone's got a rare pin or bag or some sort of an item that they're looking for. They've been looking for it for a while. If you see a DISO out there and you've seen that somewhere, be a good pal and try to bring that person some help. That's just a signal that they've been looking for it for a while. So if you know of someone who has it, it's awesome to tag that person or get those people paired up because that person wants that item.
They're desperately in search of and they need some Disney magic.
Yes.
So we're all here to give some Disney magic. The next acronym that we're going to look at is MMA. Minnie Mouse Main Attraction.
Oh, if you don't know about Minnie Mouse Main Attraction, it's a 2020 collectible series. What does it include, Shannon? It includes a bag,
a mug,
a
plush,
a magic band. You said mug, a plush. It's like a 5 or 6 part series. They haven't all had magic bands, ears, of course. And they have been Magic Kingdom. They have each been themed with an attraction. Very, very, very popular. Limited edition, rare, and kind of hard to get, especially since we've been in COVID and the parks have been on limited capacity. It's been even harder to get those items. So you're going to see a lot of that. If you're, again, new to collecting, you're going to see that kind of all over the boards. That's what MMA means.
And they often require what we call a merch pass. So what is a merch pass? It's really something that you have to sign up for
on Shop
Disney to get that item. So for that 5-part series, sometimes 6-part if they're including the magic band, you're registering for a merchandise pass and you may or may not get it. So
there's also been like a castle series that's include like a figurine and a pens, a villain series, things like that have all been on that merch pass. So if you see that, that's what that means. There's usually a special day and time when you have to sign up on the site. It's like a 1-day sign up, and then you're going to get a notification a couple of days later. So you have to sign up on the day that merch pass is being offered.
Correct. And then the next acronym that we're going to be looking at is EUC. So this really means excellent used condition. So if you're on those Facebook sites or you're selling some items through some of the Facebook groups, you're going to maybe see something that says EUC, and that just means excellent used condition. It's not NWT, new with tags, but it is EUC, excellent used condition.
Some people are particular about having tags on their items. Other people, something like ears, I'm not particular because I want to wear my ears. So that's just what that means. The next couple, FS and FT, that is for sale and for trade. for sale is for sale. But on with a lot of collectibles, there are traders out there. There are even specific sites where people trade their goods with one another. So you're going to see that FT. Other people might just be selling, but FT lets others know that they're willing to trade that item for another item or maybe multiple items to get to that similar value or to get something that they're really looking for. So that's just a signal as to what that means.
Which brings us to NFS. NFS, this means not for sale. So a lot of the Facebook groups, you'll see this NFS, and this just really is kind of a celebration post. If we are saying not for sale or NFS, that means, hey, I'm so excited, I have this item, and I want to celebrate with you. So have some courtesy. Don't try to make an offer on that item. It's a celebration. It's yay, I'm so happy you found your grill. I'm happy you found your items.
Yeah, so something I might show off here is this is just part of my Alice collection. We've redone our office. I got all of my collectible pins on display. And so I might show this off and just post it with NFS so people know I'm not coming off of these pins. I like them a lot, but I do want to show off my new room and my newly organized pin set there. So that would be an example when you would see something like that.
Great. And then the next item that we want to just look at is more, what does cross-posted mean? What does cross-posted mean? So you might see this when you're looking at a item for sale in one of the Facebook groups. At the bottom, it may say this is cross-posted. So all this means is that not only is this listed in my group, or the group that you're currently looking at this in, it's listed in several other groups. So it's just letting you know that you need to, if it's something that you've been looking for, you might want to jump on it because it's listed in several other groups to purchase. So it has a wide range of buyer options.
And then finally, goods and services. So mostly on Facebook, you're required specifically to use PayPal in a lot of the groups, not all the time, but goods and services means you really need to pay in goods and services rather than friends and family. Those are your two options for payment on PayPal. Most sellers, especially if they don't know you and especially if it's one of those larger Facebook groups, are going to require goods and services. So if you see that, that's what that means.
And it's more specific to you. It's a protection for you. Paying for the PayPal goods and services protects you as the buyer.
Definitely.
Yeah, which kind of brings us to our final thing that you may hear or see in those Facebook groups or sites is I got my grail, or I want my grail. So what is that grail? What does that mean? Really, all that is something that you have been DISO, desperately in search of, and maybe you finally found it. So your grail could be anything from maybe one of these pins, if it was a pin that you were looking for, or if it was a Loungefly bag that has been something that you have been wanting for so long and you finally were able,
something like that.
Yeah, you were finally able to get it. So it's a grail.
Yeah. So if you guys would do us a favor and subscribe to our new channel here at Mickey Mouse Merch House. If you could like this video for us, and that both of those would be great. It helps us out since we're a new channel. And we also have our Disney Mickey Mouse Merch House site on Facebook where we buy, sell, trade, talk about merchandise just as we're doing here. If you're on Facebook and you'd like to join us there, we are, you can find us on there all the time too, right, Shannon?
That's right.
So until then, we will meet you guys at the Purple Wall next time.
Was I supposed to meet somebody here?